Hello, my students. Last time, our lesson was about the reported speech, how to change the sentence from direct into indirect. Now, I will do an exercise to make sure that you've got the idea. We have an examples here. We have some sentences. We need to change them from direct into indirect sentences. The first one, I was waiting for the bus when he arrived. She told me. I was waiting for the bus when he arrived. He here, when Omar arrived, when Sam arrived, she told me. She told me that she had been, the past of was is had been, waiting for the bus when he had arrived. Sentence number 2. I didn't go to the party, he said. He said that he, what is the past of didn't go? I want you to notice that did go means went. It is the same went, did go. But because we add here not, okay, it makes it be like this, didn't go. So the past tense of didn't go is hadn't gone. He said that he hadn't gone to the party. The third one, I can help you tomorrow, she told me. I can help you tomorrow, she told me. She told me that she could help me the day after. Notice that we change can to be could. The past tense of can is could. And we change tomorrow to the day after. Lucy will come later. Lucy will come later, she said. She said that Lucy, here's will, what is the past tense of will? Would. She said that Lucy would come later. I want you to notice that all these sentences, it was like subject, verb, and object, subject, verb, and object, and maybe complement. Okay, it is normal sentences, okay, with normal form of the sentences, which is subject, verb, and object, like I am coming, okay, I didn't go to the party, I can help you, Lucy will come later. This is the normal type of the sentence which has subject, verb, object, and complement if we have. Now we have another type or another kind of sentences that is called the imperative sentence. The imperative sentence. What is the imperative sentence? Actually, a sentence that expresses a command, a request, an advice, or suggestion is called an imperative sentence. Imperative sentence هي الجملة الأمرية. الجملة الأمرية اللي بتطلب فيها طلب من شخص صديقك, for your friend, for your mother, for your child, whatever. Here we have some examples. Like when we say open the door. Please help me. Quit smoking. Don't make a noise. I want you to notice that these sentences don't have any subject. Open the door. Do we have a subject here? We don't have a subject here. This is what we call the imperative sentence. Actually, the imperative sentence, the subject is absence here, because the subject, maybe he's in front of you, maybe he's listening to you, maybe you heard someone that he gave an order to someone else. So it's like an order, it's like an advice, a command, a request, okay? So we don't have a subject in these sentences. This is called the imperative sentence. Now, we need to change this imperative sentence from direct into indirect sentence. How to change the imperative sentence from being direct into indirect? Direct into indirect. We have an example here. She requested me. What is the meaning of requested? Means طلبت. She requested me, please help me. Okay, please help me. We can replace requested with asked. طلبت. She asked me, please help me. She requested me to help her. She requested me to help her. Do you remember these reporting verbs? And I told you before that we use the reported verbs to express or to make the listener imagine maybe the situation. Do you remember the reported verb stammered, hissed, or shouted, or etc.? The most common reported verbs that are used to report imperative sentences are requested, ordered, asked, advised, suggested. We have many more, okay? But these are the most common reported verbs are using in the imperative sentences. Again, open the door. It is an imperative sentence. We can say that open the door. Mom asked me. How to change this sentence, open the door, Mom asked me, from being direct into indirect? So we can say that Mom asked me to open the door. Actually, we don't change this type or kind of sentence the same as the normal one, because here we put to instead of that. She asked me to open the door. And notice that to is followed by verb 1. Always it is followed by verb 1. So Mom asked me to open the door. What about the second one? Please help me. This is like this one. Please help me. So she requested me to help her. To help her. Notice that the imperative sentence has always verb 1. Help. Quit smoking. Quit smoking. So she maybe advised me. She advised me. When we change this sentence from direct into indirect, so she advised me to quit smoking. It's a very simple it's a very simple sentence, okay, to change it from direct into indirect. يعني هاي الجملة هي عبارة عن جملة أمرية. نحن هون ما بنستخدم ذات. كيف بدي أعرف إنه هاي جملة أمرية؟ الجملة الأمرية دائما بتبلش بverb فعل. Open the door. Please help me. We don't have this. Please is not a subject. Please help me. Quit smoking. Quit is a verb. Don't make a noise. Don't make a noise. This is another kind. Don't make a noise. Mom asked عمر مثلا. So Mom asked عمر not to make a noise. Notice that not came here in front or before to. Don't make a noise. Mom asked Omar not to make a noise. Not to make a noise. And we can't say that when Mom asked Omar to not make a noise. Not to make a noise is the right way. Mom asked Omar not to make a noise. Now, let us do some examples together. Okay. Here, the teacher asked the students okay, don't waste your time. Don't waste your time. So this is a direct sentence. We need to change it from direct into indirect sentence. So we say the teacher asked the students not to waste their time. Why there? Because there is referring to the students. The teacher asked the students not to waste their time. Okay? Avoid unhealthy food. Avoid unhealthy food. Doctor maybe advised him. So doctors maybe advised him to avoid unhealthy food. So here's an imperative sentence. How do we know that it is an imperative sentence? Because it is starting with a verb, avoid unhealthy food, and we change it from being direct into indirect by put to and keep the verb as verb 1 because to takes verb 1. So doctor advised him to avoid unhealthy food. Again, we took two types of the sentences. We took the normal sentence, which is subject, verb, and object, okay? And we took the imperative sentence, which is starting by verb plus etc. Like avoid unhealthy food, okay? Like don't waste your time. And remember, when we have don't means not here, we need to put not in يعني قبل to. The teacher asked the students not to waste their times. Not هنا لازم تيجي قبل to. إذا حكينا to not waste their time خطأ. لازم نحكي not to waste their time. Not must become or come before to. Not here must come before to. That's it for today, students. Thank you for listening.